As you guys can see, we are playing GTA 5 on our Android device inside the Horizon Windows emulator. Let's get started. Yo, what's up guys, it's Atrix here. Today in this video, I'll be showing you guys how to play GTA 5 on your Android devices with the help of Horizon Windows emulator for Android. I'll be showing you guys the best settings, gameplay and much more. But before getting started, if you are new here, then please hit that like button, subscribe, turn on all notification. We are very close to reaching 75,000 subscribers, and as soon as we complete that goal, I'll be hosting a massive giveaway which all of you guys have a chance to win. So be sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. With that being said, let's get started. To prove that we are emulating the real GTA 5 on Android, you will be able to see that my internet connection is completely turned off and will be emulating or running this game completely offline. But I have turned on my internet connection because we'll need to update the Horizon Windows emulator for Android. Now if you haven't already set up the Horizon Windows emulator, then be sure to watch the video on the iCard above. You need to set it up first, and once that has been done, make sure to tap on this refresh icon. Afterwards, you will be able to see there are a lot of brand new updates such as Box 64 dev, new VKD3D drivers. So I'll just go ahead and tap on the update all option, and it will automatically restart once the update is completed. And as you will be able to see, Box 64 dev is version 2. Now what you'll need to do is create a Wine Vanilla 9.7 container. For that, we'll just need to tap on the create new container option. Afterwards, just go ahead and give your container a name. We'll need to set up performance container in Horizon emulator for GTA 5. To create a performance preset, just go ahead and tap on the settings icon. Afterwards, go to environment settings. Afterwards, just go ahead and tap on create a new preset. Once that has been done, give your preset a name. For example, I have created a performance preset. The next step is very simple. Make sure to enable all the options and set the settings to what I have set on my Android device. Box 64 Dynamic should be enabled. Enable don't emulate NAN version. Afterwards, don't use precise rounding. Call red flags should be 0. Emulate strong memory model should also be 0. Make sure to enable all of these options. Once that has been done, you should be all set. Make sure to set the shader cache to 4 GB. Now let me talk about the minimum requirements for running GTA 5 inside the Horizon Windows emulator. You need at least 8 GB of RAM, Snapdragon 860 processor or above. Those are going to be the minimum requirements, and the device which I'll be using for today's video is the iQOO12 with Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 processor. With that out of the way, let's just go ahead and tap on the container settings. Here, make sure to choose the environment preset as performance, the preset which we just created. Once that has been done, make sure to choose the latest Box 64 version, which is 26 May 2024. This is very important. Newer Box 64 versions mean better performance and improvements. Afterwards, the XVK driver should be asynchronous 1.10.3. Turnip driver should be version 8, which is the best latest turnip driver for Adreno GPU. And also, if you have a MediaTek processor or Exynos processor, you won't be able to run GTA 5 inside this emulator. VKD3D driver, make sure to enable 2.12 fixed. D8 VK driver, set it to 1.0. Direct DLSS, keep it to native. Once that has been done, now we are all set with creating a container inside the Horizon Windows emulator. Now all you need to do is just go ahead and tap on the file manager which is present at the top. Now the next steps are to load the GTA 5 game itself on your Android device. The game itself is about 110 GB, so you'll need to have at least 150 GB of free storage on your Android device, and I'm not even joking because of the GTA 5 game size, as we are running the real GTA 5 game. So minimum you will need 256 GB of storage or an SD card. Anyways, once you are inside the Horizon emulator, just go ahead and tap on the start option. Afterwards, go to default apps and then Wine configuration. Here you'll need to make sure that this setting is set to Windows 10. So right here you will be able to see the Windows version option. Make sure that it is set to Windows 10 or else it won't work properly. Once that has been done, we'll just go ahead and tap on the OK option. We'll need to launch Input Bridge app, which is basically the on-screen touch controls for playing PC games on Android. If this video reaches 250 likes, I'll make a dedicated video on how to use Input Bridge and create your own touchscreen presets. For example, once you launch Input Bridge, you'll get this setting icon. If you tap on it, you will see a lot of these on-screen touch controls which is used to play GTA 5. For example, this analog stick, joystick, left shift, space, aim, etc. All of these are necessary controls for playing GTA 5 on Android using touchscreen. But if you don't want to use Input Bridge, you can also pair your Bluetooth keyboard or mouse to your Android Android device, and that's how you will be able to control it as well. Now if you want to use an external wireless gamepad, you can do that too. For example, you can connect your PS5 controller to your Android device, but that hasn't been tested yet. For best results, go with keyboard and mouse. Now you need to add the preloaded version of GTA V onto your Android device. You cannot use the setup files because it will be completely waste of time. Setup files are literally not worth it on Windows emulators for Android, so you'll need to make sure that the game is already set up and all ready to go. The final steps are going to be to just go ahead and right click and open GTA V launcher. Now I'll talk more about if you should add save files or not, and what about Rockstar Games launcher. But once you open the game for the first time, it will show an black screen at the beginning. But there we go, as you guys can see, GTA V is about to start on my Android device, and even the audio output is working. At the top right corner, you'll be able to see the FPS that we are getting. During the loading screen, we'll get anywhere from 10 to 20 FPS. But yeah guys, GTA V, real GTA V will start on your Android device. And if you tap on the settings icon, the on-screen touch controls will also be enabled. And yeah, that's how simple it is to run GTA V on Android. But before doing that, you can also add a save file if you want quicker loading times and also want to just explore open world scenarios. So I am using a save file. If you don't use save file, it's not a problem. You can still play this game without any issues. It's just that you will start from the first mission, which you can't really skip. So just make note of that. Anyways, the loading will take anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes depending on your device. But if you have a really high-end flagship Android device, then it will take anywhere from 1 minute to 2 minutes. In my case, it takes me about a minute. So let's wait until the game is started. And there we go guys, the game is about to start. And don't worry if your game crashes during the loading screen, it is temporary. You can restart the game and you will be able to see that I am running it completely offline on my Android device. You don't really need to use any internet connection. This is completely playable offline, 100% real GTA V on your Android devices. That too, we are running it at straight up 60 FPS. So let me just go ahead and zoom in to show you guys the FPS bar, which is present at the top right corner. 59-60 FPS, which is very stable. Let's just go ahead and get inside our car and start exploring the open world areas. As I mentioned before, I am using a save file. That's why we are all ready to go. We don't need to complete any missions, and yeah, the gameplay is also super smooth at straight up 30 to 60 FPS if you have a flagship Android device. Now let me explain some of the controls. You can just go ahead and tap on the tab option if you want to choose a gun. You can also tap on left alt if you want to choose a character. So let's switch into Michael and see how well does our game perform then. Now one problem with the Horizon Windows emulator while emulating GTA V is the fact that your device may get a bit hot while running this game. So to fix it, I do recommend you guys to use a smartphone cooler, or else your device might get overheated and the battery life will be degraded. Just make sure that you are using a smartphone cooler or there is a AC inside your room. But there we go, as you will be able to see, our game is about to load. We are about to play as Michael, and just take a look at these graphics. This is real high graphics GTA V game which we are playing on our Android device. Be sure to let me know in the comment section down below if you are able to play this game on your Android devices or not, and how much FPS are you getting. Anyways, that's going to be it for today's video. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, turn on all notification as I upload similar videos. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.